Hi again.
Good reading, Jane.
This one has less names, I promise. I'm up here this morning to talk about our St. Luke's annual giving campaign, which begins today, and it culminates on October 26th with a celebration as we bring our gifts and a yummy lunch after service, which everyone is invited. The annual giving campaign is a meaningful time for each of us to prayerfully consider how we support the overall mission of St. Luke's in the coming year. The annual campaign funds support the day-to-day operations of St. Luke's, including staff salaries, utilities, upkeep of our buildings, so that we have a safe and welcoming place both to meet and worship together, but to serve our community. If you are visiting with us today, I apologize. And please know that we do not talk about money on a regular basis. This is like one of 4 times a year where we talk about the practical financial needs of the congregation. So you just hit a bad Sunday. Other than that, I think you could take the message in general that our theme for this year's annual campaign, which Britt already lovingly talked about, is growing in gratitude. I would like to take a moment to share some of the reasons why I choose to give to St. Luke's and why this theme resonates so deeply with me. Try not to get emotional. I don't know about you, but I often find myself really discouraged these days. The news can be overwhelming and disheartening, and it's easy to feel helpless in the face of so many challenges, issues that are very close to my heart, such as the rights of immigrants and refugees, women's rights, the well-being of transgender folks are under attack. And even when I try to limit my exposure to the news, I encounter these same issues in my professional life where I serve as a consultant and a grant writer to nonprofit organizations that are run by and serve immigrants and refugees. So after 15 years of working with these same clients, they're not clients anymore, they're my friends. And it's painful to witness them endure so many cruel policies and hateful actions. I share all of that because St. Luke's has become an antidote to my discouragement. Life here gives me hope. And that's one of the main reasons I choose to support the ongoing work of our church financially, that this is a place of hope for me. Coming here each Sunday makes me feel grateful and hopeful for all God is doing in this space, for the strong teaching, for the thoughtful and heartfelt prayers, for the fellowship and communion. I'm also filled with hope as I think about families moving into the apartments next month. I'm hopeful because rather than just talking about caring for the poor and hungry, our church supports the work of Edible Hope in feeding people 5 days a week. And I'm grateful that rather than just waiting passively for the construction of our second building, which will be in this space for those of you who are new, and our new worship space, we have acted boldly by expanding our programming for children and families. Our new children's program is happening downstairs as we speak, and including hiring our new assistant priest, Brian. I'm grateful for the hope and nourishment that I receive here at St. Luke's, and I was hunting people down. You'll get something like this in the mail or after church if I grab you. And it's a mailing from our Gratitude and Giving Committee, which includes an estimate of giving card. And I hope that you'll complete and return your card by the date that's in there so we can plan our ministries for the coming year. So here at St. Luke's, rather than setting a budget and then asking people to give, we ask people to give, and then we base our budget on what we receive. I have shared with you what I'm currently grateful for at St. Luke's. The estimate of giving card this year not only gives you a place to put what you want to give next year, but also gives you a spot to say what you're grateful for at St. Luke's. And we're also going to have kind of an artsy thing over in the coffee hour in the coming weeks where you'll be able to write down on a big canvas what you're grateful for, which will give us a visual representation of our gratitude here. I hope that you will add what you're grateful for in that space as well. As you fill out your card, I hope you'll prayerfully consider how you will support St. Luke's work and mission in the year ahead. Take a moment to think about a time when St. Luke's made a difference in your life or in the lives of those around you, and let that memory guide your response. When we give out of gratitude for all we have received, our gifts become a powerful expression of faith and hope for our community and all God is doing among us. Thank you.